15 habits which makes you smarter every day. What do you think wise people have in common? Many people believe that intelligence is something you are born with. After all, some people seem remarkably intelligent. Intelligence, although not a specific trait, is your brain's flexible ability to learn and adapt, which improves over time. They are committed to a common lifestyle where intelligent people support and protect their mental health. Of course, habits make a person. After watching famous entrepreneurs and scientists rise above their fields thanks to their ability to solve everyday problems, we decided to collect 15 habits they share to make you smarter every day. But before we go any further, subscribe to our channel for daily fun and educational videos you don't want to miss. Ask the first question. The German philosopher Hans-Georg Gadamer once said that only those who have questions have knowledge. Most people don't ask questions because they think they're stupid, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Learning requires children to ask and find answers, and the depth of our curiosity knows no bounds. Everything around us proves our curiosity. Why is the sky blue? Why do cats meow? Therefore, if you don't understand something or aren't sure, don't be afraid to ask. Instead of watching TV while you're at home, ask yourself research questions and answers, and look for things that will help you understand the topics you're interested in. But it's a bit confusing. Don't ignore this simple but time-consuming method. It significantly increases your intelligence. Number 2, research categories. The brain is a very powerful tool, and reading is a mental exercise. It should have a pointed shape. People have instant access to all the books they write via smartphones, tablets, web readers, and the internet. And yet we spend time watching funny videos about a cat and a dog on Facebook while recklessly scrolling through our newsfeed. This is definitely a way to relax and feeling happy, but spending your free time in it is unreal or healthy. However, reading often not only gives you information and trains your brain to work better, but also helps you stay up to date. Great articles on the best exam books, academic publications, websites. Even if you only read part of a chapter every day, stay with your reading and your intelligence will grow over time. Number 3, meet smart people. Friends can teach you new skills and keep your mind active. The environment shapes our values, beliefs, and patterns of thinking and spending. Spending time with intellectuals will help you nurture your brain, as there is always something to talk about with intelligent people. There is always something to learn here. It is true that sometimes one may feel that one does not know enough, but that also has its advantages. You are in harmony with yourself. The environment and the mind force you to accept your shortcomings and strive for improvement. Your friends don't have to be smarter than you. It's important that they're always interested in discussing and being musicians in whatever field they work in. Intellectuals already know how to feed their brain, so spending time with them can be very helpful not only for consolidating knowledge, but also for learning styles. 4, take time to think. We are all easily distracted from one thing to another without understanding the true nature of the information we receive. The habit of pausing to think about what you have learned is a very useful and very important part of learning. When you think, you need to consider all the factors that directly or indirectly influence what you do. You have to pre-plan 3 to 5 steps, and sometimes you're stuck. The same goes for conversations. Wise people listen more and speak less and can do more with fewer words. Number 5, exercise often. Don't ignore exercise, it can affect our knowledge. The brain and body constantly interact with our overall energy, and physical health directly affects the quality of our thoughts, which improves your cognitive development. Also remember about physical growth as they relate. Basically, the exercises create a discipline that leads to effective development of useful habits and acquisition of new information. If possible, make time for at least one game. You can visit a local gym. buy a pair of running shoes to run a few miles or do yoga or other exercises at home. Everything works, and so on. Number 6. Healthy food priority. Glucose is the ideal fuel for the brain, but a balanced diet rich in essential vitamins and minerals is the best fuel for your mental engine. A good diet for brain development includes the right amount of protein, moderate amounts of carbohydrates, and the right amount of healthy fats. So, whole grains, lean meats, nuts, fish, and dairy products. It's best to keep dinner on the table, eat enough to fill yourself up, and not waste as much as possible, as this will lead to fatigue and health problems in the long run. Number 7. Keep a journal. Group studies show that spending a few minutes writing down the events and thoughts of the day increases brain power. Nothing motivates you like your personal experiences and achievements. Take a few minutes each evening to jot down your thoughts, events, and ideas for the day. This gives you a chance to analyze the ideas that come to your mind, thoughts and questions that arise. Then it is. Writing makes you a better person overall by expanding your language and communication skills. Because journaling is a language practice activity, learning new words and expanding your vocabulary will increase your IQ. Number 8. Do something new, even if you think it won't work. The procedure is complete. Wise people are not afraid of failure for no reason. They understand the universal truth that nothing can be learned without practice, so they are willing to accept the challenge. If you don't ask questions, it's impossible to learn a new equation, and it's impossible to learn to play the guitar. Sometimes if you don't try these chords yourself. The greatest and most amazing successes come from the things that scare us the most. Number 9. Apply and share new knowledge. If you don't want to use what you're learning, there's no point in learning it. Wise people always use their knowledge not because it helps them succeed, but because the sharing of intellectual resources makes them more valuable. You read a book and discuss it with readers. The best way to connect and understand a topic is to share new information and ideas. Through these discussions, you learn more about the work and lessons learned from others. It doesn't matter with whom you share your thoughts. Family, friends, colleagues, group members on a social network, or in a topic forum. Because the act of sharing knowledge enriches your understanding. It helps to make more informed decisions. Choose the number 10. You are trying. Wise people don't have many friends, but benefit from deep and genuine friendships with the people you spend time with, including loved ones who reflect your unique personality and needs and help you understand yourself. And the world goes on around you. If you want to focus on more than friendship, this will work optimally, without unnecessary distractions. Wise people easily set priorities. Take a look at the mental health list. It is much easier to keep track of the following items on the list than to deal with each project at once. Number 11. Take a short break from work. In the age of complete digitization, our brain is literally burning due to the information bombardment of what is happening. That's why after hours, weeks, or months of work, sometimes you need to take a short vacation to unlock your creative potential and avoid cognitive fatigue. Without pauses and moments of peace of mind, we begin to think superficially and automatically. Same with reading. You will understand better when you are calm. After a few hours of study, you can walk around the house, meditate, exercise, or do something in your spare time. Give yourself mental time. Number 12. Learn how to organize your devices and instant messages at home and at work. Smart people tend to keep things organized with cluttered stuff, frequent notification alerts, cluttered desktops, and work folders. If your workplace is less messy and you are used to organizing your life and things, your mind will work more efficiently. Avoid creating multiple folders on your desktop and storing separate documents. Number 13. Study other people's patterns of behavior. Wise people understand in their own way, considering things like the motivation of colleagues, their vision for the project, and the amount of help they need. Try to understand the circumstances of those around you. It takes a lot of mental effort, but in the long run you will gain better social skills and be able to make better decisions, especially when other people are involved. Number 14, even if you can see everything around you, be very careful. Are you really paying attention to this? Many of us look at the world uncritically, concentrating primarily on the things that immediately attract us, instead of spending a few minutes a day exploring the surroundings. Critically examine the natural, everyday interactions that take place in your environment at the global, personal, and social levels. It should come naturally to everyone. But nowadays it is a useful practice that is a bit tasteless. If you focus on the street and pay attention to the details, you will be amazed at what you learn about your surroundings. Give it a go. Number 15, sleep when you need it. According to research, giving your body more time to rest helps your brain function better in terms of memory, focus, and concentration. Those who wake up late and wake up early are less focused than those who sleep more. When you sleep, your brain processes information from the previous day. Adequate rest improves memory and breaks down the amyloid and tau proteins associated with Alzheimer's plaques. Although there is no specific bedtime for everyone, different people need different amounts of sleep. Rest when your body needs it should be your priority. Habits are needed. Minimum awareness is needed, so you should get used to these things. Well, some of these actions may seem strange at first. Constant practice will make them a part of you and they will be perfect. Be luxurious with them. Tell us about your favorite habit in the comments. If you think this has a big impact on your overall intelligence and you enjoyed this video, please like it. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a download. We will see you here tomorrow.